Welcome to Into the Mind of a Madman. You are now rocking with me, the Madman. And today I got to talk to my fellas. Fellas. I don't think this is going to be a long one. I think it's going to be short and sweet. But I really got to say my piece on this. We as men, I know there's a double standard in life that says, if a woman sleeps around with many men, that she's a hoe and all of that, right? But we as men have to stop believing that the woman we want is gonna not have a past. I've always said to people there's two type of men in this world. As far as there's men who gonna believe that their girl may have done whatever she done is her past, and he's cool with that. I don't gotta ask about it. I don't gotta know about it. You did what you did. It is what it is. And there's men that believe that I want to believe that my girl hasn't been with anybody, even though she might be good in bed or whatever. She's not a virgin, but she, I want to believe she only been with like a long term boyfriend type of thing. I just gotta say, and I just gotta say that we have to stop being so insecure that we just come off as ignorant, you know what I'm saying? In our manhood. We coming off as very ignorant. Like a woman who's who's done live life, when she's lived life and she's come with experience, she's come with something to talk about, she's come with a perspective on life. She Some of that is sexual, you know what I'm saying? Some of that is I've been here, I done this, I was with these people, I partied, I had fun, I had fun. I like we want to be with this particular woman because it gives us some chemistry, it gives us something to talk about, it gives us um I don't have to. For some, I'm gonna say this. For some, we don't want to have to be your first experience in something. You know, a lot of guys get pride. I feel like this, to me, it's not a good trait as a man to always want to introduce something to a woman because to me it comes off as you want to have that one up, like, oh, I upgraded you, I introduced you to this, so how could you look down on me? Or like, I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of that. If it particularly happens that way, when you can introduce a new experience to somebody, a new way of viewing something, a new perspective on life, or whatever that is, if that can happen, then that'd be cool. But to want to be that one that is always bringing this girl a new experience, or whatever girl you get with, she can't have an experience in something because you want to bring that to her. It, to me, it gives off a insecurity. And like a real man, like I said, if it happens that I can bring this experience to you because you've never done it, it's cool. But like, as a man, I love when I can go somewhere and I don't have to teach somebody something, and she already know how to move and I know how to move, and we can just enjoy it that much more because now everything is not a learning process. I got to teach you how to eat this. I got to teach you how to go through customs. I got to teach you how to talk Italian or whatever. Like, when we go places, it's it may come off better. Sometimes it'll come off better as an experienced person dealing with another experienced person, because we skipped the part where nobody knows, or we skipped the learning part. We know how to do this. So, oh, you could, like, oh, we can go here. Oh yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I've been there before. Let's, oh yeah, we now it can give us a much greater enhanced experience, is all I'm saying. And so when it comes to sex, right? Because this is really coming from the P Diddy situation, right? And these tapes. Whenever these tapes come out and we find out who's on it or whatever, whatever, and the conversation of, yo, are you on this tape? I know you've been around, whatever, whatever. And not particularly P. Diddy, but just the conversation of anybody's sexual past. If your girl, and like I said, this goes for men and women, but as a man, I talk to the men. That's how I do. If your girl, your significant other, your wife, at some point before you has any type of sexual history, I don't believe it is her job to ever tell you. Now, if she has a bad falling out with an ex before you, and she knows, I'm getting with this guy. Let me explain to him, yo, I have a crazy ex that time to time does certain things. We ain't got to worry about it. I'm just letting you know this is this and this is what it is. Then let that be what it is. But if her ex, some say like a P Diddy, has these sex tapes of them being together or whatever, and one day this guy decides to put him out because of whatever reason, his cloud got hacked, his phone got stolen, and they all come out, you don't have to feel insecure that your girl is now in the spotlight of doing whatever she's done sexually in the past. For one, you wasn't with her. For two, she is perfectly legal to do, right? And I'm talking all legal. She was perfectly fine with doing it at the time and all of that. And whatever happened with that was that. And you enjoy it now. And the most important part, 3, 4, 5, all the numbers, you already been with her. Now, your girl had sex with 3, 4, 5 other dudes. More than likely, if this is your wife, this is your significant other of long-term experience, and or whatever, this is not just a fling. You probably kissed her already. You probably went raw. You had sex with her. You hugged her. Whatever. It's already on you, bro. She already kissed you. Whatever she came with from them past experiences, you already touched and involved yourself in. Now that this tape is out, now this past experiences are now public and known. That don't take back all the times you cuddled with your wife. It don't take back all the times you kissed your wife, because you probably tongue kissed her at some point. You probably sucked the toes. Whatever you do sexually, that's on you. It's already done. So for me to find out my wife has done something way before me, after, and for me to break up with her because of that, is stupid, because I already kissed her, I hugged her, we already spooned, I did all the things already. So whatever that came with, I got it already. What them 3 dudes she slept with at one time mean in the reality of life, other than your hurt ego and your thought process? as men, we have to stop thinking that our significant other it, it is so attached to us that their past has any bearings on what we are in the present. We aren't anything in the present if she don't have the past. She learned them tricks from somewhere that you fell in love with. You learned your tricks from somewhere that she fell in love with. Whether she learned it by one dude or being with five dudes at one time. You love it now. And like I said, you already kissed her. A toothbrush, a washcloth, a Dove soap, a Irish Spring soap, any type of body wash, lotions, uh, getting your teeth done, getting your body done, whatever you want to call it, whatever makeover, whatever hygiene routine, do not erase all of that. If your girl like to get hit in the face with something, she just like to get hit in the face with something at the time. You already smooched and kissed on her. She done kissed your kids. You done kissed your kids. It's already done, my guy. It's already done. Hey, you got here for a reason, right? Because your mama did something. Your mama been kissing you all your life. If you had a loving mother, I'm not saying, I understand everybody ain't got loving parents. Your dad done hugged up on you. Your mom's done hugged up on you. Your grandmother done kissed you. Your aunts done kissed you. Your uncles, they hugged you with the hands. Them hands been in strange places, my guy. Hey, they wash their hands just like you washed your face. Whatever's on there is on there. If it's on there, if you feel so sad about your person's past, I don't see none of y'all disowning your mamas because she was on the Freaknik tapes or she was with Ron Jeremy and all of them at the Playboy Mansion or whatever. Hey, a lot of y'all, I'm from New York. A lot of your parents was on 42nd Street doing something strange for a piece of change. A lot of y'all parents was in the clubs doing something strange for a piece of change. They had you at some point. We gotta cut all this out, man. If something is revealed now that has happened in the past, you already then did what you was gonna do. Your ego can't be that big, man. Your ego, your brain gotta be a little stronger than my girl been listen. Some of y'all, my wife included, my mom included, whoever is included, my aunts, my grandmother, whoever at the time. I don't know everybody's sexual history, but what I'm saying is at some point, maybe they needed a couple dollars. Maybe they just wanted to have a good time. Maybe they was in college partying. I mean, everything ain't out of necessity, as far as a transactional exchange of things. I'm just saying, maybe they did drugs and they went to Miami and did drugs and was on spring break and was whatever. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they went to bike week in Myrtle Beach. I mean, listen, whatever it is, they did it. You met them, you love them, you rocking with them, you enjoy them. They is conversations in it. Have the conversation, but you shouldn't feel obligated Like you were supposed to tell me that this was a possibility. I heard so many guys say, yo, I would be cool with it if she would have told me at first. I'm finding out that this happened through this and this and this. Bro. So all y'all just come into these relationships, not relationships. All y'all come into these potential relationships of just meeting people and getting to know people, and y'all just was like, yo, before I really fall for you, let me know all the videos you didn't shot, all the people you didn't slept with, all the threesomes you didn't have, did you ever prostitute or whatever. I know some relationships may go like that, or sometimes you just may roll up on a conversation during game night. You know what I'm saying? But that's how that happened. It'll just happen during a natural course of life. I don't know too many people who are just divulging this information just to make sure I'm not falling for the wrong person. It don't matter, bro. It just don't matter at the end of the day. You have a past, they have a past. If it was done out of love, it was done out of fun, it was consensual, all consensual, then just be cool with, oh, word, dang, oh, that's what's up, all right, I got it now. I i used that and we took it up a notch. Now I do understand. The only thing I'm accepting of being mad at something is, for me, you get with a girl, and like if I were to get with a girl and I'm like, yo, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. And then she'd be like, nah, I don't do that. I'm not with it. And then find out, oh, you was mad with it. Then I mean I could get mad at thinking that, damn, why you change with me? Or it could be like, damn, maybe I don't bring that out of you. Whatever. I mean, I can get mad at that, and that I gotta fight with that. You know what I'm saying? And that could be just a conversation. Maybe you don't bring that side of that out of your girl, or maybe, hopefully, she ain't go through the gambit of life and then decided I don't want to do that no more because it brought a certain amount of whatever, and now when she get with you, now that don't exist. I would hate for that to happen, but that's a possibility. Y'all just talk it out, hopefully. But fellas, man, we just got to do better, man. I believe a conversation of, oh, let me tell me every sexual experience you ever had, so if it ever comes out in life, I'm not upset or I'm not caught off guard. It's just an idiotic perspective to me. It's just idiotic. But I love you all the same. Fellas, we got to do better. I'll holla at you. I love you.